Hello again. This is Dr. Arnold Shapiro with session 36 of my series, Breathing Easy, Brief Relaxation Techniques for Busy People. We are working with relaxors to induce the relaxation response and counter the stress response. Relaxors are soothers. And we have a long list of relaxors now. The most recent one that we added in the past couple weeks was compassion. We talked about compassion directed to other people and compassion directed to ourselves. And synonymous with compassion is kindness. And we used an ancient word called metta, M-E-T-T-A. And we gave exercises that are known as metta meditations. So moving on now, I'm going to return. Well, let me just tell you the other relaxors before we move on. The other relaxors, other than compassion, are soothing words, soothing images, soothing touch, soothing breathing, which we will talk about in a minute, soothing movement, soothing sound, and then we also added gratitude and compassion. So we will go back to the basics. The title of this whole thing is Breathing Easy. So we'll talk about relaxor breathing today with a review of a technique that I did present a while ago, but since there's people who have joined us since then, I'm going to mention the word ujjayi as the breathing technique that I will focus on today. It's an ancient yogic word, and it is part of the yogic tradition of breathing called pranayama, and ujjayi is one of the basic forms of that. So ujjayi is also known as the complete breath. Another synonym for it is the three-part breath. And I've also seen it described as the ocean breath. Okay, so it consists of, as I said, the complete breath consists of three parts. The three parts are the expansion of the diaphragm, then the expansion of the lower ribs, and then the expansion of the upper ribs to allow for complete filling of the lungs. And then the exhale is a contraction of the upper ribs, followed by contraction of the lower ribs, and ending with a contraction of the abdomen. That's the three parts. So we send the abdomen out, we widen the lower ribs, and we widen the upper ribs on the inhale, and the exhale starts with a narrowing of the upper ribs, followed by a narrowing of the lower ribs, followed by a narrowing of the abdomen. So at first it seems like a little awkward, but it can be practiced to become smooth, a smooth wave. That's why it's called the ocean breath, a smooth wave from the abdomen to the upper, and then a smooth wave from the upper to the abdomen. So let's do that for a few breaths now. I will lead you through it. The basic situation for relaxor breathing is a slow breath in. Let me just say, deep breaths to begin with, slow, smooth, and rhythmic. So it would be approximately a 4-count in breath and a 4-count out, 4-second in breath, 4-second out breath. And we will start with the abdomen moving outward to start the in breath, and then the lower ribs widening, getting more air in, and the upper ribs widening to get the final end of the intake. And then we'll end it with, we'll go outward with the upper ribs contracting, lower ribs contracting, abdomen contracting. So we'll start the next in breath, abdomen going outward, lower ribs outward, upper ribs outward, out breath, upper ribs inward, lower ribs inward, abdomen inward. Another one, inhale, abdomen, lower, upper, exhale, upper, middle, lower. Let's do a few of those. A couple more. Okay, so now you have to practice it to get it to be smooth and to get it to be comfortable, to get it to actually be relaxor. You have to practice it to become a smooth wave in and a smooth wave out. But it's been shown on many studies that this is the best way to get lung filling compared to other things. This is the way to accomplish a good lung filling. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll wish you a great holiday season, and namaste.